you know, I got square tires.
So we're over here at the
evidently.
Wolfpack Den. One of the cool things is you just
Alright,
got to get a
guys.
little
There
creative
we go.
on
I
how
think
you do
everybody
these
can
model
see
kits.
a little bit better of that.
So, you know, we all can see in here.
We got
But what we're
everybody
doing
lined
tonight
up here on the out on the
is
track, lined up,
everybody on
getting
Wolfpack
everything
Customs
checked over, making sure
that has a
everything's ready to
car
run.
can enter to run.
Everybody's pulled
drag
forward,
race
and
pool.
we are sending them down the line.
It's, you know, they're not based off a motor. They're not based off a car. You just put your car in, and it's randomly generated like down there in the corner. And you,
Rex, Harpool Shorty
And
with
you
his
just hit the
64
button and
Pontiac come
away
out
you
the
go.
lead that time.
now, that being said, I was paired up against the leader of the Wolfpack,
Got us
and the leader of the Wolfpack got smoked.
set up for
So he's sitting back
for
in
the
the
next
pits
one
drowning
here.
his sorrows, but just kind of another way
We
of
got,
how we, you know, make things
Tim
interesting.
Gosling
Early in the year, we had
and
a moonshine
Alex
run,
Flint.
which is
Alex
where
Flint's running his 1968
wherever
Dodge
JD's
Dart.
truck is, that one down there.
Tim Gosling, I did not get a make and model
And then you can create a
on
story
the car that
and
he's
you know,
running.
how you got caught,
But
what you were
he
doing,
is-
that kind of thing.
He is coming
Just
up
one
next,
more
you
thing
guys.
to, you know, just kind of make things interesting. So we're going to record here a little bit and, you know, watch the old drag race
Ready, we're
go.
gonna Just get them set, get them running. The quarter-mile boogie or whatever they say. All right,
So that was
Alex
a,
Flint pulled out ahead with his 1968 Dodge Dart for the win. We'll flip our board again. We'll get the back side here. Remember, guys, this is for bragging rights, so you can go right out to the Wolfpack Customs page here and just let it begin. It might as well. We might as well get the bragging started. That'll be all right. Coming up next, we got Robin Pritchard in the 73 Camaro and Jimmy Pritchett in his 1965 El Camino.
I'm assuming this must be some relation.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know for sure, so I really can't say.
This might be big bragging rights.
Jimmy Pritchett, if you are here, let us know the story. Let us know the connection there. Maybe it'll help me not feel so bad that all I done was watch my brother-in-law's tail lights go down the track ahead of me.
Hopefully it's not like a husband-wife thing. This may be...
I think it's possible
I don't know.
This could
because
be.
Robin's
all
profile
right.
picture was a woman.
We got Jimmy Pritchett and Robin Pritchett, and got them all set up, all ready to go, and we're send her down the track. I'm working on the best beer can castle. Does that count? Yes, because I'm just in the beer can castle hanging out.
I guess you,
got my lawn chair in there.
Reisdorf lost the first round too.
Yeah. All right, we got Jimmy Pritchett pulled ahead in the 65 El Camino for the win.
You know, in a way, guys, this does give, you know, the beginners a little bit of a chance because there's really no judging of your cars or nothing like this because you can see by the computer it's just randomly generated. So, you know, when you have builders like Nathan and you have builders like
Coming
JD,
up next, we got Tim Miller
it
and his
just gives
54
those
Hudson.
guys a
And
little
if you
bit of a
remember,
bigger
Tim
chance.
Miller just had like a real close win. So that'll be pretty interesting to see him against Scott Waterman, who definitely sat at the end of the track for me and, you know, got me a nice sandwich made and, you know, chips.
You just got stomped.
I did.
Now we're going to watch and see if I can pull it off again.
Rex Harpool said he believes they are married. That's kind of cool. That's
I
awesome.
was thinking so too, but I wasn't sure.
All right, Tim and Scott's up, ready to run. Best of luck, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Go, go, go!
So close.
Blow on it! Well,
Tim
guys,
Miller and his 54
I
Hudson.
lost by a spoiler or a headlight, one of the two, whatever them things look like.
Absolutely exact, almost the same kind of gap as the last one. Just barely nudged it in there. That is awesome.
So
You're
the
in the-
poor cougar's out.
Yes, Nathan, I am in the castle and I am the drunken princess. I got my hair down. It's you know, we are absolutely just living in that first loss for the night. All right. So we're going to.
A loss to a Hudson, guys. We're going to have to beef up the old Cougar. Apparently one supercharger's not enough, so we better add to it.
I'm gonna let you draw them lines, and we'll just use this same board. If we have more, then
Yeah, we can change it up if we need
and hopefully
to,
we'll
or-
get that random generator thing figured out. This is pretty cool, guys. It's like my brother-in-law was just saying. I think this is awesome because we get to have the guys that's built 5 cars. We get to have the guys that's built 50 cars, and we're all showing off our work, and we're just all having fun. And in the end, that to me, that's what the hobby is about. And this also just helps promote the hobby, just doing stuff like this. And I think the interactive aspect of it is what I like the most.
So, right quick, JD, what do you got over there on your turntable / spinneroonie?
This is the 55 Ford that I entered. That was my drag truck.
Well, no wonder.
That truck has been, there has been a lot done to that truck. That's an old build. Actually, I can tell you exactly what happened. I got one air breather off and one carburetor off. I had a carburetor issue.
I think you forgot to put your hood down.
Well, yeah, I figured,
And
leave
your
my
bed.
hood up, give you a fighting chance.
Your bed's got a, like my Gator, auto dump.
Yeah.
You lost a tank. That is awesome. All right, so we're gonna run the third heat or the third stretch of it. The first one's out's gonna be Joseph Schaefer with his 72 Vega, and William Merrick with his 86 Monte Carlo.
But Vega's been walking the dog.
Did you see the Vega? That thing is cool.
No.
Guys, everybody's builds is really cool. I was thumbing down through like, man, that is awesome. It's cool to see everybody come out and just put something out here just to see it.
William
And
just commented that he's getting, you might I told him getting ready to race.
William Merrick.
William
Yeah.
Merrick, you have moved into the third stage of the races here. You're getting to run and race up against Joseph Schaefer in his 72 Chevy Vega. Everybody's here. Everybody is excited to see it, and let's do it. Drove it off the
Looks
side.
like William pulled it out.
Yep.
All right. All right, William pulled ahead.
Showed
So,
up just in time.
yeah, he's just got here just in time. That's awesome. And actually, the board's not working too bad. Gives
No.
me something to do other than rattle off my head, I guess. So next up, we got Rex Harpool Shorty in the 64 Pontiac, and Alex Flint running the 1968 Dodge Dart. We're all going to have to build jalopies and do this with just some old jalopies, run them down. There we go. Want to thank Saunders. She's sitting over here changing the names out on our spinner and doing that for us. So that's pretty cool.
I think your mom and Tina's going to do some videoing tomorrow of our cleanup project.
All right, so
So we'll have that out there too.
here we go. We got everybody ready. The tree's dropping, so here it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you which one that was going to land on. Alex pulled ahead by his license plate bolts almost. Again, that would have been one of those photo finishes where we'd have had to go to the track camera just to see what in the world went on. Hunter and Jeff, thanks guys coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. All right, so the last run in this leg of it, we're gonna have Jimmy Pritchett in his 65 El Camino and Tim Miller in the 54 Hudson. If you guys remember, every one of Tim Miller's has been just absolutely as close as it could be, so that is awesome.
Ready when you are.
I was ready.
We're going to have to bury the Cougar in the greater ditch when it washes out again.
There you go.
Lost to a 54.
All right. Hopefully you guys can see that down there. It's kind of behind the comments,
A little bit.
but
Only on your TV.
okay.
A little bit on my phone too. I don't know.
If the comments usually have been disappearing.
We got Tim Miller and
Huh.
Jimmy.
On mine, they disappeared.
Pritchett getting their run in. We're sending them down the track. Oh,
That Hudson just smoked the dog.
all right. We got Tim Miller moving ahead on that one. So what that brings us to, guys, we have. We're going to move Tim Miller over to the front of the board.
I don't know how you want to do that.
Well, Alex would actually come up here.
Yeah.
Tim Miller had set here.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, since we have, whoa, knock stuff over. I think they call this a pass. I think, is it, what is that they call that word? What we're going to do is we're going to put everybody's names in, which Cassandra's going to love me for this. We're going to put everybody's names in except for mine, and we're going to pull one person forward on the random generator to run against Tim Miller. Is that how that would have worked out?
Well, if it's drag racing, you just would have gave Tim a free pass to decide lane choice on the next round.
Okay.
So if he would have had to factor,
So-
William and
if
Alex.
William
would
and
go against
Alex
each
would-
other, and
okay.
he would go
if
against.
Tim's,
Excellent.
if Tim's got the faster ETA and lap time, then he gets lane choice over the other two.
Okay. So what we're going to do, Tim Miller is going to have the pass on this run. He's going to have a little extra time in the pit. That'll be good for him. We're going to run William Merrick with his 86 Chevy Monte Carlo against Alex Flint in his 1968 Dodge Dart.
Mopar power. Here it comes.
And we're going to run them guys, let them run down the track. Excellent, Joseph. That's what my brother-in-law said too, and so yeah, he's got a bye run on this one. So we got William and Alex. Good luck, guys. Get my cursor over here where it belongs. I'm over here just tapping away on the keyboard like crazy.
Mopar.
All right. Alex Flint moves ahead with his 1968 Dodge Dart. Good job, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. So, Tim Miller, he run his bye run down the track. Just let it breathe a little bit. Make sure everything's ready for the next round.
You can flip a coin and decide who's got lane choice.
There we go. I don't have a coin.
No, either.
Oh, yeah, I do. All right. Let's see. Is William? No. Alex is the one that moved ahead.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop him down here with Tim Miller. Is Alex Flint and Tim Miller in here? If Alex or Tim Miller is in here, I'm going to decide lane choice with a quarter. If either one of you want to call it. If not, we'll run it the way it is, because all in all, lane choice is just for theatrical purposes or something. I do not believe they are.
I haven't seen them, but that doesn't mean it.
So for the final go, we got Alex Flint with his 1968 Dodge Dart and Tim Miller in the 1954 Hudson. That car has gotten a sneak in every time this goes. So we're gonna set that up, guys. I will post a picture up of the.
Tim's here.
Oh, Tim, you are here. All right, Tim.
I'm not going to determine.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna flip a quarter right out here in front of the camera. You call it heads or tails for lane choice. I'll let you call it heads or tails, and then I'll flip it.
Slight delay, so give it a few.
We're going to give Tim Miller. Tim Miller's going to get choice of heads or tails here. Maybe give him a little edge. Not that he has needed it all night. These guys have performed absolutely astronomically tonight. Their machines have just been flawless, we can say.
And nobody wrecked. Nobody blew a motor.
I blew a seal, and you should have seen the face on all those Alaskans.
Says tail.
All right, Tim Miller says tails. Oh,
Goodness.
as I missed the camera. All right, we are going to pull the camera down. It is tails. Tim, you got lane choice. There we go. That was just wrong. I know. You should have seen my horrible aim 2 times. And this gives Tim Miller lane choice, and Tim can have bragging rights and tell everybody he got the jump because he had the left lane. Because the left lane's where it's at. It's been happening all for him all night long.
So left is 1 or left is 2?
Oh, it don't matter. That's all just. It's like the points at the gift shop. It's all made up, and we're just going with it.
All right. I'd change where his name was written in there.
All right, so this is for the track win,
All right,
y'all.
we got Tim Miller in the left lane in his 54 Hudson. We got Alex Flint in the right lane with his 1968 Dodge Dart. Lights dropped and they're gone.
Mopar.
All right, Alex Flint pulled the win off.
So, this gives you just a little bit of an idea of, what else we can do here
Tim
at the
and,
Wolfpack
Tim and
Custom
Alex,
Shop.
congratulations on
Come
making it
see
through the
us,
field,
like, share,
working
and
your way up
subscribe,
to the
and
top.
we'll see you next
That
time.
is awesome, guys.